usually let the dogs out in the morning, and I just noticed that there was broken poles in our front yard, and figured it was our flagpole. So I turned around and immediately saw that our pride flag had been taken down, and they had broken the pole in half. But the pride flag was actually gone. We come from very conservative families. Like, I'm from Utah, my husband's from Louisiana, so we get that not everyone, either supports our lifestyle or agrees with what we do, which is fine. Being in the military, you fight for the freedoms of everyone. But I think this kind of hit us a little harder, just because the pride flag, we haven't always hung it. And when you hang it, it's not a political thing for us. It's more of a hey, for all those people out there that see this flag, just know that someone who lives here supports you, understands what you're going through. It's a safe space. I know that when we move around with the military, if we're driving around looking at neighborhoods to move in, and I notice oh, there's a lot of pride, it almost makes you kind of oh, this is a safe area for us to be in. That's kind of how we viewed it. And so when you come out and your pride flag is torn down and vandalized, this is who I am as a person. So you basically just kind of violated that thing that I identify with as a person, as a core to my persona. And we hang an American flag, 11 months out of the year, and it's if someone were to tear down the American flag, that's who we are. We didn't choose that. That's who we are. That's who I defend. But I would have felt the same. So I think it's kind of a weird. I know that around here people are University of Washington or Washington State fans, and if someone tore down a flag like that, it's okay, well, I don't know if, I guess I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's just that flag represents the core of me, as opposed to a team or, a school or a sports rivalry.
Who's the rival? Who's the person that felt the need to tear that down? And that's kind of scary.
Right, and that's the sad thing, and that's the scary thing. Growing up and then deciding to come out, it's very hard, because you think that everyone is not going to agree with you or hate you. We haven't felt that at all, even being as a married couple, and being in the military. You would think a very conservative majority, but all of my friends have been very open and very supportive ever since we come out and got married. And then it's just that, a reminder that wakes you up to oh.
Yeah, it's a reminder that exists out there. You kind of can go on and forget about it.
Right.
It's it was a reminder,
oh yeah, there's
people who don't like us.
Yeah.